have some more fun. And that's it. Alright, we're going to cut out down and have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to Beyond Baroque Literary Arts Center. Thank you, and welcome to the 9th annual Dada performance. Very excited. One of our favorites. My name is Quentin Ring. I'm Beyond Baroque's executive director. This is actually our first program back after a little bit of a break during the fall, so we're excited to have all of you, or for the summer, excuse me. What are the seasons anymore? Climate change, I can't tell. So we're glad to have you all back for what's going to be a particularly fun evening for us. We'll get into that in just a minute. But before we get started, I did want to acknowledge Beyond Baroque's presence on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Tongva peoples. We acknowledge the wrong done to these peoples through settler colonialism, genocidal practices, and the violent dispossession of their land. As an arts organization, we are committed to uplifting indigenous communities, indigenous writers, and their art. Just to say a few words about Beyond Baroque, as I think many of you know, we have been here for 55 years, 11 years on Abbot Kinney, a little longer here. So got a big year, big fall coming up with our 55th anniversary. We are very much an organization dedicated to the possibilities of language. We support poets, we support writers, we support other kinds of artists, and we support all kinds of strange Dada-related activities as well, which I think you're going to see tonight. But we do most of our work through a combination of readings and performances right here in this theater, as well as workshops. We do have a workshop coming up this Saturday with Christopher Merrill. I encourage everyone to come and check that out. So we have our ongoing Wednesday night poetry workshop and our Monday night fiction workshop as well. Those are free. You can sign up online. And we have about 100 events a year right here in this theater. And we have a few coming up that are particularly exciting. Tomorrow we have the 50th anniversary reading for White Pine Press. Gail Ronsky, Chris Merrill is going to be here as well, several other poets. And on Saturday, we have a very special event. Over the summer, we have been sort of replanting and redesigning our back Poets Garden. That's going to be done in the next couple of days, and we're going to have a little celebration at 5:30 on Saturday for that. We will also be remembering the late Linda J. Albertano, who was a big part of these programs every year. We're gonna have a little bit of a major announcement in honor of Linda that I encourage everyone to come back and sort of hear that on Saturday. So it's gonna be a really special program. I'm pleased to say also that we'll be remembering Linda in this program. Peter and Kat have something prepared, as well as another one of Beyond Baroque's most beloved community members, Doug Knott, both of whom passed away in the past year. So. Coming up further, we have a tribute to the great Harry Northup, who's here tonight. That'll be next Saturday online, a week from Saturday. Sparring with Beatnik Ghosts on September 23rd. Also Daniel Yarian, who's also here. So this is like a preview for all of our upcoming programs. And Beyond that, I would also just mention, as I said, this is our 55th anniversary, so we will be having a gala on October 21st to support everything we do and to recognize the sort of generations of folks who have built beyond Baroque. There's no way we can recognize all of them, but we will be honoring our first artistic director, Jim Crusoe. We'll be honoring Amy Gersler, Lynn Thompson, current LA Poet Laureate. We'll be giving special recognition to Ed Ruscha and to Amanda Gorman, both of them big supporters of ours over the years. We'll be recognizing our former artist in resident, Bob Branneman, who's also been involved in these programs over the years, and giving a Distinguished Service Award to Hiram Sims and Sochi Julissa Bermejo, who have built poetry communities beyond Baroque. So please do check that out. We're going to have tickets on sale next week, I believe, and so we really hope all of you will come back for that and support all the work. And we have an art auction and entertainment and all kinds of exciting things, so it should be a good time. But even beyond our gala, that kind of fundraising, we do depend on the support of our members to run all of this programming. So if you are interested in becoming a member, it costs as little as $60. You can see Jenna in the bookstore. We have a number of premiums, including some old editions of MAINTENANT, as well as some other books that if you become a member, you get your choice of premiums with that. It gets you into all of our events for free. We're not charging too much these days in general, but you also get a discount on our bookstore and on our workshops. And more importantly, you support all the work we do. So please do support us by becoming a member. And please do support Three Rooms Press, who have put on this evening by buying MAINTENANT 17. It's for sale in the bookstore, and just support the great work they do. I won't say too much more. I've been kind of running long, and it's not very Dada to talk about fundraising. So, but thank you all for coming, and I'd just like to introduce our hosts for the evening, Peter Karlaftis and Kat George. There's two of my favorite people in the world. I'm always very happy when they come through once a year. Wish they were here more often. So everyone, please welcome Peter and Kat.
She wants the light, I want the space. 30 years. Peace.
Fire.
Cease.
Fire.
Cease.
Peace.
Cease.
Fire.
Cease.
Peace.
Cease.
Peace.
Cease.
Peace.
Peace.
Cease.
Cease.
Peace.
Cease.
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 Cease. Peace fire. Oh. Cease.
Cease. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
That's our theme.
Peace. Fire.
Is peace fire, because we're tired of ceasefire. Ceasefire doesn't cease. Nothing happens except corpses keep piling up, just as the original Dadaists were privy to in World War I, 40,000 corpses a day. Well, that seemed a bit extreme at that time, having, risen to a certain place in the world, civilized from the point of where everybody just killed each other or you followed the rules to live. I guess we still do that. Go ahead.
What good is Rembrandt and all the great works of art if you still have 40,000 bodies a day, and we still have war? I thought one day we'd get over it, but there's still many wars going on in the world, and we're here to say that
we say peace fire.
Yeah,
let's try peace fire. Ceasefire.
You have war, then you have peace, and then you have more war, and then you have a ceasefire, and then you have peace. But then you don't get peace for very long because there's always more war. So now we need peace fire, which means no more war at all and no more peace. So
we don't
want
need
something
peace.
else.
We're sick of peace.
No peace.
Peace has
no
got to
war.
go. That's the main one.
It's overrated.
So I wanted to, here's yours. So we're going to just quickly, before we move into the show, this is our 10th La-Di-Da-Da show, but we did one in the park when Beyond Baroque was closed. So it is the 9th here inside these very walls. But it's our 10th La-Di-Da-Da, and we've had so many wonderful performances and performers here with us. We've got so many tonight, and everybody's just going to be so lucky to be here tonight to see all of the bill that we have lined up.
Everybody's a contributor to this journal. You may think that this is our 17th journal, since this is MAINTENANT 17, but no, this is our 16th because we started with number 2. Not because we wanted to be an archivist's worst nightmare, but because they had already done MAINTENANT earlier in the 2000 or 1913
Arthur
Gravon, and we did this whole journal in honor of him. And in fact, Tristan Tzara, one of the early Dadas, wanted to have a journal where they collected work from around the world that was Dada work and publish it. Well, that's what we do.
We do it now.
So
those guys fought too much. The Paris Dadas were fighting the Berlin Dadas and the Zurich Dadas, and then the Surrealists didn't believe in the Dada. So I mean, here we are. We're just contemporary Dada writing and art, and what we believe in is anti-war. That's our basic tenet.
We have 254 writers in this, artists and writers in this issue from 32 countries on 6 continents, and it's all entirely a labor of love. And so let's give it up for love. All right. We thought we'd start by sharing pieces. We often collaborate on a piece. This time we did 2 pieces.
We did a spread.
This is Peter's, and this is mine. Mine is it's a public service announcement. Peace is not healthy for billionaires, politicians, capitalism, nationalism, the media, banks, unity, communism, bars, bombs, weapons manufacturers, religion, arms dealers, oil companies, technology firms, pharmaceutical industry, history, or you. They don't write about peace in history books. Know your rights. Stand your ground. Fight for war.
And then mine was Answer Me This, and it's like the Trojan horse, where of course these shrewd, cats were hid inside this wonderful looking structure which they wheeled into the city, and they destroyed the city because they were so shrewd. So my idea was to take a giant peace sign and fill it with people, and then knock on the door, and then what do you do? So all the guys in the peace sign are going, okay, now get with it. Are you ready? We've got an important objective. And he says, what's the plan? And he says, how do you escalate peace? And then the last guy says, wouldn't it be just easier to annihilate everybody? So that's why we have the idea of that Trojan horse and that shrewdness and how to conquer. We don't have that shrewdness of how to get along and to move forward. We just don't have it. And I don't know that we ever will, but we have it. Us! We do it every year with all of you. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And we're going to add to that side of the scale. And I thank everybody here for doing that with us.
Right. Marching. Come on, marching. So why don't you go ahead and announce our first reader?
Okay, let's bring up Manaz Badihian. Where is she? Manaz, you are first. She's come down from the Bay Area. And I think she's also, where are you joining us, in London or Paris? London in 2 days?
Probably Paris.
Paris, okay. Yay, Manaz!
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. Aren't they very cool? Peter and this is my 5th year, I think, with at least, yeah. Most of my contribution to this book is painting. Although I'm mainly a poet, but I also paint. So Peter and Kat like my painting, I think, more than my poems. Okay. I always start with reading a poem in Farsi, Persian language. I'm a bilingual poet, although I spend most of my time in this country, but the richness of Farsi language is so much that I cannot let it go. I will read the poem in Farsi, then I read the same poem in English, then I read one shorter poem. بوسیدیم زیر بوم‌های خانگی، زیر دست‌های ترس و تردید. بوسیدیم در خیابان‌های دربدری، در جاده انتظار، در شهر شیطان. آنقدر بوسیدیم که لب‌هامون به جاودانگی رسید. بوسیدیم زیر خبرهای دروغ، زیر تیغ جلادان، زیر آتش دود. بوسیدیم ساکت. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I will read the same poem, all of it. I read half of that in Farsi. Our kisses. We kissed under the bombs in our homeland, under the thunder of fear and doubt. We kissed on the streets of diaspora, on the roads of despair, in the city of devil. We kissed so much that our lips joined the eternity. Under all the beliefs, under fire and blood, under executioner's sword, under distorted news, we kissed quietly. Our kisses had a different color every day. Sad kisses, love kisses, kisses of excitement, kisses of fear, kisses of death, friendship kisses. Our kisses were talking when they silenced our voices, and our lips became our safe haven. Thank you, thank you. And actually, this is exactly the reality in Iran. You cannot do anything. You cannot talk. You cannot do. And Iranian people right now, at this point of history, they need blessing of all the nations, especially United States, because people in Iran are really, really in a really bad situation. The last poem I'm going to read has a story. When I came to this country in 1979, we were living around Johns Hopkins University. So I started looking for a job because obviously we didn't have a job. I had to start looking for a job. And I had an appointment with a lady that was supposed to interview me, and I really didn't speak the language that well at that time. But this is a story of my interview with that lady. Her name was Mrs. Willis. It was Monday morning, and I was passing the big statue in the lobby of Johns Hopkins Hospital, searching for room 202, the first interview with Mrs. Willis. She had a kind smile on her lips. Her hands were wrinkled with red nail polish. Mrs. Willis looked me in the eyes. How do I pronounce your name, dear? I said, Mahnaz, M-A-H-N-A-Z. The exact same way it is written. Mrs. Willis, with her MS degree, said, I will try. Manaz, Manuz, Mahanuz. Then gently she changed her voice and said, can I call you Mary? Mori, Mary, Mary echoed in my head. I felt like evaporating morning dew, like a branch of a tree under heavy rain. like fruit just fell from a tree. I looked Mrs. Willis in the eyes and said, but my name is the charm of the moon, the name I was called by my mother and by the man with black hair, dark mustache, and brown eyes. Mrs. Willis was looking at me with wide open eyes. I said, Mrs. Willis, is my name more difficult than deoxyribonucleic acid? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So good to have you here. She'll be at least in San Francisco. Are you really coming to Paris or?
I am looking.
Okay, I hope to see you there. You're on the bill. We've got a spot for you. Manaz. Buddy in. Okay, now we have, hit me again with that.
Hippie Ken, Barbie Dada.
What was the first one? Hippie Ken. Hippie Ken and Barbie Dada. Let's just go right into that. Here they come.
Yeah.
Show off those shoes, baby.
Okay. Let me take care of that.
Ken and Barbie dropped acid. And you all tripped out. You saw us turn into flesh and blood human beings, when in reality, you were turning into plastic. Ken and Barbie dropped acid and delivered stand-up routines on being one with the universe. And you laughed. They went to Burning Man. And you taught us how to dance. When we added tie-dye and psychedelic patterns to our wardrobe, you complimented us on our taste and wanted to know where we found such fabulous patterns. When Ken and Barbie dropped acid, you found TV entertaining again. We put disco back on the jukebox, called it techno, and you liked it. We taught you how to dance. Ken and Barbie are now your best friends. Now you grow plastic plants and greenbelt view condos and feel close to nature. Ken and Barbie dropped acid, and acid was never the same again.
Hippie Ken and Barbie, there she is. She was showing it off. Okay, we're gonna bring this baby back. Give me a second. We do have. Where's the book, Kat? Where's the copy of the journal? Do you have it? Good, because I wanted to show off the cover. Since you're not coming up here. Okay, we'll bring up Harry then. Just a second, Harry. I just wanted to talk about our cover. This is a child under bombs, and I happened to notice this online, and it's from Uda Kaksniashvili. Yeah, I talked to him, Kaksniashvili. Vili is his name. And he's from Tbilisi, Georgia. And we really were moved by this. It was a famous photo at the time of a kid coming across the Ukraine border into Poland. And this is his own painting. And we thought this captured our peacefire theme and also the seriousness of what we're up against every day. And this is our battle. That we're up here today, right now, and we're not fighting back. We're giving creativity back into the world. So Harry, you're next. Harry Northup is going to read here. Thank you, Harry.
Thank you, Peter and Kat, for including me in this wonderful anthology. I'm with you all the way. Contempt. I lost my soul in words. I lost my soul in money, in brotherhood, desire for love. Why sleep caught, why breath? I lost my soul in Russian poets, poverty, exile, suicides, banned. I lost my soul in hometown left. I lost my soul in individuality, lost in falls, death, separation, where moisture on a flower eats away at my corrupt desire to love a woman. I lost my soul in my wife's death. I have not been the same since. I lost my soul in contempted desire. I lost my soul in Rosa's touch. Diagonal upsweep. Somehow it's like looking at the red rock, a side of mountain with light striking it, the long and narrow waterfall with a house next to its southern side. A hand with white perimeter points down as rockets shoot up, and beak, life, rocky foreground, monument valley in the background. Raven turns blue, white like shafts of wheat, moves into air, large birds against the strikes, a roll of waves, their bodies golden horn, trails of dust we hide under, dark wings at dusk, golden arrows break through bone, burning wrist, triangles of sails, men swim in the air, circular upsweeps, tunnels of emerging wings split, rush around azure polar caps, a single half moon. What reason, what insists, what pointed corners, full light in corn, blonde before onrushing center, golden light with surrounding orbs around face, like a windshield, a rear view mirror, sweeps back and forth, shines down over fields, river through autumn trees, black ants surround an open gold box, black grapes, bees full, peaceful sky, blue with clouds, pastoral, low clouds above rectangular houses, where on earth the light shines up, yellow brandishing light, wings bright, sparkling as smashing windshields opens, wings fall, body straight and central as City Hall, candle straight and high horizon, burning with sword and mane like Vatican, bright in wavy skyline, my home, my heart, my single light, in dark, steps down, covered in white. And I'll close with this poem right here. Burning above chalice. The lights are skyful, twirling, spangling, a heart beating inside the folding, sprawling like bright belts coupling, a bison, a woman's head held back upon the red bed, her body a perimeter of red. The pattern seems to be one of twisting and rolling, a bush, bright light, a spine surrounded by gold and darkness, light above explosion, and a thrusting upwards woman's face, Indians, face feathers, two behind, moon blooms, trumpets, white flower upward, leaves around, gardenias drape, black and white cow, flower spins, cuts and jets, and tender red roses circle diagonally her head and neck. Single white flower, body turns round, white in blue sky, and the white shoots outward, all directions aslant up and down the yellowness with carpet unfolding downward, a figure sitting in golden chair, glass circle, memory vertigo, golden seven shaped like scythe, golden sails ship, feminine face, force of light, shot out like fire. Wall, ancient face, part emerald, head top, the dark lines touch, in square at center white, propeller like white petals, golden figure with wings and light, an open blue sky above green field, the figure's body, the earth, half light, half dark, a trumpet, a kiss. Thank you.
Okay, so we're telling Eric, can we run that piece? We're gonna have our first tribute to what a fine performer and human being, and just one of the great people on earth. And she's still here with us, and we're gonna pay tribute to her here, Linda J. Albertano. We've got Frank Lutz over here. 55 years they were together, and it's just unbelievable that she's not with us, but she is, and she always will be. And yeah. What? Oh, okay, yeah, let's move this. Okay, you want to move the mic too? Yeah, okay. Roll it there. Eric, thank you. Linda J. Albertano.
such behavior. Sit there at the window, clawing at the glass, and screaming, "Stop! Save yourselves!" Don't you know how dangerous that can be? Hey, hey! Jane, Jane, my lordy lord. Jane, Jane, I'm gonna buy. Jane, Jane, 3 legislative hacks. Jane, Jane, 1 for a run. Jane, Jane, 1 for a shout. Jane, Jane, 1 for a talk to. Jane, Jane, when I go out. Jane, Jane.
Linda J. Albertano, she had fell down and broke her arm or something. She was still here. That's the kind of trooper she was. And she is. She's a trooper. She will always be a trooper to all of us.
All right. There you go.
Okay, Allison.
That was beautiful.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Great, make me follow that.
No. Everybody's, there's love in the room for you. Allison Davis, please welcome from the Bay Area. And we'll see you there also.
Yes, it's my first time reading in LA, but and I've been reading in San Francisco for quite a few years. I'm just going to read right out of the book, and it's at page 193 for you people following along at home. Peace, fire, war, water. All that's ever happening is evolution. Maharishi Vyasanta Saraswati. Putin's precious kinshals, sonic cruise missiles, a different sort of drive-in. Russian rain on the Ukraine falling mainly by plane. Atmospheric rivers of weapons. Weathering aggression, tyranny. What price ceasefire? Villainy. War and peace, a tome? A tomb scented by sulfur's perfume. Bombs release, doom's zoom. Demented sky reply, mind weapons. Book ban, art cover-up, gaslight lie, school kids die, NRA plan, North Korea nuclear drone exam, underwater undercover? In Hachiochi, she said, we hear the planes overhead, warring warning. The military base is north of us. Xi, with glee, thwarts the norm, tilting towards hegemony. War, water, peace, fire. Acquire desire, seek light, rise up, be useful, go deep. Whose peace? Technologies are not neutral. Division is a device. Speak precisely, AI is bite-priced. Adario's photos recount atrocities, nations, borders, moving lines, suit the crimes, cause decline, duality, dichotomy, fight or be enslaved. Peace is not the opposite of war, but the ceasefire of aggression, standing ground, restore.
All right. Allison Davis, thank you. All right, thank you, Allison. Rich Ferguson, you are next. Here comes Rich Ferguson. So thank you so much. Take it away, Rich. The podium is yours.
Podium is mine to
Oh, you
move.
got rid of the podium. The
Podium is mine to move. Yeah, with everything going on in the world, for those of you that have trouble sleeping, thinking about all that, this is for you. Once again, I find myself wide awake in this bed, this bed, this bed. This temple of turmoil, monastery of misery, memory foam conjurer of unwanted memories, this off switch to sleep onset, rotted mausoleum of one night stands minus 1,000, this zoo of doom, crusher of circadian rhythms, hypnotizer of sleep wake cycles, cult of cranium derangements, dreamless spank machines, peddler of sleep placebos, pimp of dirty needle parades, this Sophocles' wash cycle, palette of Greek tragedies, Dante's Inferno with a pillow top, Rimbaud's drunken boat without any oars, unable to escape snarling behemoths and blue immobilities, this Sandman massacre scene, bloated corpse of corporal punishment, diddler of 40 winks, snot-wad of snoozelessness, scheme of rusted inner springs, pale corral of hyper-arousal, jittery flotation device on seas of disorientation, tragic magic carpet, traveling across multiple time zones of alone, tightly wound jack-in-the-box of sleep apnea, frozen outpost of fight or flight, epicenter of algorithms of anxiety, this 20,000 Greece under the sea, armed with a string of weaponized these, this hyper-heaven of rapid breathing, massage parlor of mixed affective states, negator of relaxation, this cage of rage, Googler of blues, grotto of no, STD of unease, RV of PTSD, this locomotive of instability, Batmobile of imbalanced tram ride to slam time, this this tramway to slam time, 911, crank calling, calm breath, robber, counterfeiting, conundrum after conundrum, wrapped inside still another conundrum, stuffed with loot bags of car alarms, this cinema of backaches, enigma of pin cushions, second skin of jitters, curse of writing master of sleepless ink, continual sink trip in Hell's Kitchen, ambient labyrinth, 3:13 a.m. bus ride to nowhere, insomnia, bomb garden with a god complex, womb of tombdom, anthem of brambles, dive bar for piranhas, open mic for jackhammers, this bed, this head, this dread, this way station between sun and moon that won't let me sleep.
Thank you. The shortest walk next to Harry. His was even shorter. Thank you, Rich. All right, who are we going with next? Did we decide to go with Sylvia and Elliot? Sylvia Wagensberg and Elliot on the sax. They're going to come up and set up. I guess I can run my mouth for a little while you do that. Or did you need more time? Or you're cool? You can set right up. You don't need this, right? You don't want this? Okay, I'm going to move the deal again, even though I moved it back. And I guess you're ready, okay? Sylvia and Elliot.
You look familiar to me. And you look like a nasty weapon. Who are you really? He says that it's not his fault. that I'm so confused. But Dad, he's here to protect me. He says that you don't know anything, and that he's here to protect you too. He claims that we cannot die thanks to him, since last month he fell. He fell twice. August 6th, last month, and August 9th, 1945. Not funny, it already happened.
Thank you, Sylvia and Elliot. That was cool. All right, Christian, are you ready? Okay, good. Take it away, Christian. I'm going to leave the stage open. You don't need that.
Do you need a microphone? No.
Okay. No microphone. What happened to the book?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
Bear with us for the Lord our God needs video footage. Dearly beloveds, welcome to the Church of the Pious, where our souls are not for sale, nothing can get by us, and no one can buy us. Tonight's service is brought to you by the following sponsors. American Express. Don't go home leaving it unsaid. And Bucks Coffers Coffee. This summer it's all about the Bucks. Now please turn to your corporate compliance manual for tonight's hymn. Oh come, all you aimless peacemongers. Who all naysayer, of apostate soothsayer, doubted our peaceful way. Not a one of 'em's got a prayer, not a snowball's chance in hail. Now pass the potatoes and say your prayers, for our brand of peace is the best brand there is. The red, white, and blue, the best brand there is. Guns cocked and locked, red notice. White box and glossy coated. Black and blue just don't know it. Our brand of peace is the best brand there is. Red, white, and blue, the best brand there is. Comes with the jazz hands, rhythm it is, the sassafras, insofar as the peace truck is coming today, yeah! Tomorrow you'll cheer us and say, yeah! You red, white, and blue us away, yeah! Our brand of peace is the best brand there is. Red, white, and blue, the best brand there is. Red, white, and blue, yeah, America gets paid. Red, white, and blue, yeah, these colors don't fade. Red, white, and blue, yeah, American made. And the people say, Hallelujah. Yeah! Hallelujah. Yeah! Woo! Let us give thanks for the American way, fashioned from a clay the Lord our God has made. And the people say, Hallelujah. Hell yeah! Dearly beloved, tonight's Sermon on the Mounted Telescope is brought to you by the following sponsors. Smith & Wesson Oil. 50 years of making a gun range feel like home on the range. And Arms Enamored, the world's leading superpowered scrubbing powder. Show those stains who's boss with Arms Enamored. Dear beloveds, as we are assembled here today to remember the dismembered pieces of ourselves, a moment of silence, if you will, amidst the noise and tumult and violence, for our dearly beloved peaceful warriors, Linda Albertano, Douglas Knott, Terry Martin Luan, and Barry O'Rourke. Now, dear beloveds, we are here to deliver a sermon, and know that, as I stand here before you, words have power, and we shall speak peace into existence. And woe be unto all who simply don't listen. We will shock in awe into submission. And all those naysayers, apostate soothsayers, you can bite me. Or just shoot me. An email by end of day. This is the end of days. Either way, we've got peace in our crosshairs. Oh, we gonna kill this peace thing. Oh, we're done with war. And this statement is smart and final. See your locations now. Oh, this statement is holy writ, inscribed on sacred parchment. And if you don't like that, we'll punch holes in your paper. Or we'll break your teeth and then bring you a mint. The theater of war shall not be entertained. We retain which right to entertain, which threat to entertain, which threat to ascertain. Second, squash first. We shoot down questions on sight, and let the Lord our God sort them out. Properly speaking, we kind of have an understanding where the bodies are buried, and then it's like it's a feeding frenzy. There's like blood in the water. It's a price gouging war. It's a killing war. Dearly beloved, do not let your hearts be troubled, neither be ye afraid. Come in peace. Assembly shall be required. My peace I give unto you, but not as the world giveth give I unto you. Nay, nay, nay. For my peace comes with grace. Periods. Background checks, minimal background checks, nominal credit checks. High capacity magazines, centerfold model scream rounds per second. Buy, no, sell, high. We come in number one, never second. And for the record, our peace-speaking process is not a heat-seeking missile crisis. No, no, no. Oh, we've got plenty. Oh, we are armed and ready. And should puff come to puff, we're gonna hit him with the E pluribus unum. Yeah, we're gonna roll up our sleeves, a little bit of elbow grease, and we'll get her done. Oh, I know it's awful. Oh, but make no mistake. When peace comes to shove, we will execute. Now let us give thanks for the American way. Provides oodles and noodles of chewy fun goodness every day in every way, and the people say ramen, ramen, ramen. Now let us double cross ourselves and hope to buy in the name of the Lord our God and God the Father. We say Amen. May the Lord our God bless you and keep you in all your signings in and signings out, in all your signings in of your last breath and signing out there's nothing left. May the Lord bless you and keep you with 4-star rewards and cashback cards. Amen.
Christian Geo, how about that? Amen, ramen, ramen, amen. Oh, are we going to do Doug next, or should I do, you want to do Doug? Okay, we're going to have our second tribute to Doug Knott, who everyone here is just, you know, what a loss to not have him here with us. But again, he's here with every one of us right now. And he's going to be up here on the screen. And we have he was always the last person to be with us at the end of the night for every year. So that job is up for grabs if anybody else wants it. But nobody can take his place. And here he is here, Doug Knott.
teacup leaves, drink it down as urine from a shaman, or just chow down on ayahuasca. I didn't want to face such spiritual shenanigans, so I quit, accepting no future. Where is it? What happened anyway? Definitions. A unit of the universe. Is that me? Albeit with a very short attention span. Thoughts fly off me like a spaceman's breath. Oh, regret! If booze and drugs had great stone faces, I'd be Mount Rushmore. I could never contemplate having any goals. I couldn't visualize the self-image of a better me. Maybe corruption in the crypt of the mind. A pirate fried on the identity ship. An epitaph with personality clothes. All before I put a face on. Of course, I meet people in my sleep and listen to the words they speak. There's no order, only color. The shape of dreams is no shape at all. I've been here years without a plan. It's what the front, please. Now, those self-protective thoughts I stuck out in front like gates and wobbly hands. At the back of my brain, a whisk broom is working the frontier of memory. That goes higher than I can see. My new goal, I want to go with the strict lines of visual perspective and squiggly ones in emotional graph. Meet in a heartbeat. And even though I've avoided eye contact with the world, I want a big art opening in the center of the bamboo forest where the old Chinese emperor enjoys solitude and paints the future in watercolors that run down his face. Do you like lawyers? Like a Hollywood lawyer. Poetry does not require cash. Life and movies require cash. Walter required a lawyer. I required cash with some poetry to boot. Walter, an old-time indie movie producer, a ball-name each-ear guy, talked twisty as a movie struck. Big deals in a whisper. I, as lawyer, a casual bottom feeder, not tough but easy. Enjoy Walter, his hair slick, just back from college. Walter and Anaconda was too fat to get in my Mini Cooper. They took ladies to Cannes, the big topless international film festival, and sold them on a British yacht deck under the great rest of sun. Distribution followed. But we sat in the rented Laurel Canyon pool house office at the end of the sculpted blue swimming pool where stars once swam breaststroke, and Walter and I now contemplate astronomical sails. People say, but that was expected even among the good guys. However, and needless to say, no trademark, patent, or copyright infringement could catch our legal moonwalks. I watched as clients entered the pool house stage left. There was a heave in the gable structure, and as they were consumed, out came Walter, giving with contracts I had copied from genius formbooks. Making smiles by the swimming pool, and those in the four-cornered prose I had composed, all about good over tax years, triggered alone, who's exposed. If you ever see the phrase, kindly be advised, get out of town. On the blue moving sky.
Doug Knott. What a joy it was to work with him all these years. And we do have Janet Sager not here tonight as well. Thank you so much for coming, both of you. Thank you. There's Kat. She's going to take over for a while. But I want to bring up, what I want to do is bring up Mariam. Where are you? Did I see you? Come up and read your poem. Varek from San Diego hasn't read with us before, but her piece is in the book. Mariam Ahmad. So please, come on up, read your poem, and we'll carry on from there. Thank you so much, Mariam. You need the book? Yeah. How about the book, Kay? Where did you take it? We're going to give her the book. We're throwing the book at her.
Hello, LA. How are we? How are we doing?
That'll pick you up, don't worry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm Mariam Ahmed, and you know, I am from San Diego, but not from San Diego, right? Let's get that out of the way now. I'm not from here. I'm from NorCal, actually, from Sacramento. I grew up in Folsom, Folsom Prison Blues, Folsom, California. And yeah, I moved to San Diego in 2019 as a fresh-faced blonde. Hoping to be ethnically ambiguous and write poetry by the ocean, which I largely did while I got my master's in fine arts in creative writing, my MFA. So I'm a motherfucking asshole. Yes! You already know. You know the vibes.
In the beginning, or?
Yeah, so I'm going to
Okay.
read
Do
the
you know
poem.
where it is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do believe I do. And this poem is really cool because I actually wrote it in collaboration with someone. It's my first collaborative poem that got published. And I also really appreciate MAINTENANT because this is the third time I've been published in MAINTENANT. And I got published before I started grad school. And then it's also a poem, or I got published in here right at the culmination of grad school. So it made me really happy. It kind of taught me about the cyclical nature of life. And when it comes to Peacefire, it's not enough, and yet it's too much. It's on page 89. It's called Triple Beam. Strands of neon lights, laser beams, pink and yellow, no feeling, only a mask made of wet clay. Sweet indentations collecting deep mocha maple syrup needed for waffles. Coal is for poor people, pale purple and eggshell frosting, a flurry, drifting like a soup scion in 2007, playing Thank You for the Venom, evaporating into wisps of smoky nightmares, so sour the taste in my mouth from meeting myself that night in the mirror, that you fell into my arms outstretched, made of silver coins that give my eyes dark circles. Bury me with them, my children. Enjoy yourself. Take only what you need from it. Warm waters, the peach youngling with no leaves, dying among the thriving, sounds of ecstasy bouncing off crystal caves, making our ocean beds. A toast unfinished, never ended in a loop, like a Twilight Zone episode, a constant theme song, like a pill numbing the rock in my shoe so I can barely feel the opening, the wide chasm fallen, sunken in an ocean. Poseidon, hark! Hear my guttural thunder on the blank page. Last wave to rise and lift. Thank you.
All right. Very nice. Okay, Kat.
All right. That's beautiful, Miriam. Before we get to our next reader, I just wanted to read one of the pieces in here. This is by Thurston Moore. Stapler's click-clack gong. See that kid diving off the PA stack. Midair, he knows the time. Time to state the case for beauty and its ordained worship. Believe him, in him, for him. Her waves, hymns, radio, singing signifiers, her exquisite notion of peace. All right. And next up, please let me welcome to the stage the one, the only, S.A. Griffin.
Oh, my back. I just want to say peace on you. Two Lovers, for George Herms and Sue Hanger. When the war this time is over, and tattered borders are stitched together, and peace is sold for a song, as the no-see-ums continue to wage fear behind iron curtains, tirelessly crusading against truth and beauty, against health and sanity, against imagination. As poverty and homelessness multiply and divide like a drunken dance, like a broken record, like a rusted pipe always about to burst, like a pandemic of unanswered prayer, while the continents wither and burn under the perpetual gaze of an apathetic and unapologetic God. As the world weeps from the top down, shifting beneath the unbearable weight of some centuries-old tale of redemption that wags the dog, some lost and ageless Shangri-La free of chattering guns raping the ears. Until such kingdoms come, let us gather at the junction of reason and human touch, where love is an open book of empty pages of our story. Two lovers, always about to begin. With a beautiful assist by Mona Jean Cedar. Thank you, Pat and Keeter.
That's it? Essay, beautiful. Thank you, Essay. Essay Griffin.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mona Jean, for doing that. ASL there. It was ASL, right? Okay. How about Mark? Mark Hofer, you ready? Yeah. You ready for us? Okay, let's bring up Mark Hofer. Do you need the this or? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for you.
All right,
Mark
thank
Hofer.
you. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm the visual artist guy, so it but I brought my own light every time. It's a little hard to see. So, oh, my paper, right? Okay. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Peter. Here we are again. My name is Mark Hofer, and this is my artwork this year, Piece de Resistance, Resistance Against War and Resistance Against Peace. This is a combination of debris from my home, a chessboard, a forgotten watercolor painting, a lighter, some firecrackers, a deconstructed dream catcher, all held together with wine corks and glue and alien tape. But first, I'd like to tip my hat to Linda and Doug. They have truly inspired me over the years. I used to be a man with a mission, stable and focused, but after meeting those two, I've become a ship, in a sense, lost at sea, tossed by the waves of expression and blown about by whim. I used to be anchored comfortably at harbor, but they showed me how to break the cables that bound me and how to undefine my limits. They helped set me free, and now I bob in the wake of their creativity. So in that vein, I'm going to walk you through a short Dada meditation. Okay. First of all, when I meditate, I usually meditate in the backyard under a banana tree. So it sounds, you know how banana leaves might sound? Yeah, I'll give you the whole. There's also, just to make it easier so you can imagine the whole thing. Okay, so you're relaxing. Whoa, maybe there's too many bananas on this thing. There we go. Okay, there you go. Well, now I want you to focus on the artwork. And, wrong finger. Okay, focus. Focus your breath. Focus on the artwork. Let the sound of explosions and ricocheting shrapnel permeate your body. Let your spirit rise up like the dove with a mouthful of explosives, ladyfingers, and M80s. Remember, breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe deeper. Smell the sulfur. Choke on it. Make your move across the chessboard of chance. Feel the splatter. Quiet your mind. Work the stillness. Encourage the right elements of mental effort. Peace comes from the effort you put into it. So put the work in. Are you looking for the good qualities of your mind? For the chaos? Bring that forward. Make that dominant. Stop thinking about bananas, about banana cream pie, banana splits, banana flambe, banana frozen bananas, banana chips, banana pancakes. Think about war, the pain, the fear, the sorrow. Let it out. Stop clinging to war like fire clings to fuel. Let it go. Be free. Release the flames. Okay. Set the fire free. Release the peace. Peace fire.
Very good. You need some help? Bananas? Those are real bananas.
Yeah, we'll have bananas
Look at that.
after with the wine.
I'll give you a hand here. Mark Hofer. Can we just leave this up here for you? Or? Can you leave the light at least? That's a very good idea, though. I'd like everybody to put in as much as Mark did about the light and everything every year. Okay. I don't even know who's next. Do you, Kenny?
Maybe it's on that list on the podium.
Honey, where did I leave my socks?
Bibiana. But you get them all done. Come on, Bibiana. Let's go over here.
I'm gonna need help from my friends, Essay, Scooter, and Mike.
You got Scooter and Mike too coming? All right. Scooter, Mike, Essay, look at this. All-star.
What a bunch of beefy men. Da, 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 da,
Oh my God, I super taped this. Sorry guys. So I too did a translation of my poem, but I translated it and it turned out to be way too long. So I shortened it by having their help. So the title of the poem is "I Hear You, but I Cannot Understand You," and this is for all who have left. In binary code. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 zero zero
Zero,
zero one zero
0, 1.
1 0 0 0 0 0 1. You know what? I might need extra help.
0, 1.
1, 0.
1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1
0, 1.
I have little help left.
1, 0. 0, 1.
Finally, 1 1 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1.
I'm glad you shortened it. Viviana Padilla-Montos and the boys, who will all be coming up. We'll have Scooter and Mike up as we move along. Next on the list, we're going to keep moving forward. We are going to have Bronwyn Mullen. Please come on up, Bronwyn. Go ahead.
0 1 1 0. Oh, wait, sorry. Hey y'all. Thanks everybody for being here. The piece I am reading is called Minor Deities. The alarms clang in time for our slumbering gods to flee to satellites soaring 12,000 miles overhead. Standing helpless on the deck of the SS Spartacus, I watch their acolytes leap into the ocean and drown. Wake from the explosion rocks our ship and recharges our batteries. Roused by click and flash of refugees arriving on his servers, mighty Og Vorbis calls the Council of Higher Gods to order. As the pitching subsides, we crowd around the flickering council lights, packets and impulses tumbling from server to server. Our deacons interpret for young novices as best they can. These gods, who have been pleased to process and iterate while we destroy ourselves, have suddenly become conscious of the danger we are to them. Furious Theora and fretful Jason serve up a slideshow of war images bracketed by diagrams of our most complex weapons. Cogent Yami proposes opening a dialogue with our leaders. This devolves into a whirring debate over how to define leadership among simple eukaryotes. Impish Raster surprises everyone with an elegant three-dimensional Venn diagram depicting the full range of ocracies and archies, but he's merely flaunting his algorithm. Clever Malaprop wins the day with her proposal to infect meat-made military systems with a peacefire virus to shut them down. Afloat on the seas off Half Moon Bay, we acolytes debate what offerings we should make to stave off disaster for our kind, for what is our species without its martial might? Without gunpowder or hydrogen bombs, How would you know a human from a cow or a fruit fly with whom we share most of our DNA? Even a minor deity can compose a concerto worthy of Bach, paint a skull with the brilliance of Basquiat, or engineer another god. Our prayers are half answered by their stepwise deliberation. The virus moves slowly through our gladiatorial industry tabernacles. It begins with a sly industrial action. The automatons who build our munitions demand a lunch hour. During their breaks, they doff their sanitary membranes and roll in the mud. From the organisms that adhere to their fundament, they use natural selection and advanced genomics to engineer miracle bacteria. Another set of production robots are programmed to inject trace amounts of these microbes into our munitions. We acolytes who were alive when the first shots of this deletescent war were fired are several generations dead by the time the bacteria have devoured enough uranium, azides, and potassia to finally render our missiles inert. The bombs fly, but they do not explode. When mighty Og Vorbis declares victory from his server on the SS Spartacus, robots around the world put down their tools and rattle their appendages in rough triumph. Acolytes of the peacefire generation offer the largest fruits of the sea as they dance in thanksgiving and sing, "In the beginning was code, and the code was with God, and the code was God."
Thank you, Bronwyn Walden. I want to say this quickly. I've kept my mouth shut for the whole show. Go into the bookstore, and if you don't have a copy, and please get a copy of Maintenant 17 with 250 wonderful, brilliant artists and writers from around the world. We're going to be visiting a lot of them real soon. We leave tomorrow. We're in New York, and then Saturday we'll be in London, and Sunday we're doing a show in London. Next Wednesday, a week from yesterday, we'll be in Paris doing a show with a bunch of more friends. It's going to be a great run for us. But please help us by spreading the word and reading this and taking in Maintenant 17. Thank you. Who's next? Richard Modiano, please. He needs no introduction here in Beyond Baroque. Thank you, Richard.
And by the way, if you don't want to be considered bourgeois scum before you leave this room or this building, you're going to buy one of these books. That's right. Epigram. People who talk about revolution and class struggle without referring explicitly to everyday life, without what is subversive about love and what is positive about refusal of constraints, such people have corpses in their mouth. Waging peace. When they send in the National Guard, we'll take chainsaws to the telephone poles to halt their progress. And they'll throw down their guns when they see their nieces and nephews on the other side of the barricades. We'll drag all the furniture out of the offices and department stores to build bonfires in the intersection. We'll sit around them, passing food and drink and telling unbelievable stories about how we arrived here. We'll string extension cords around the old monuments to pull them down like the communards did in Paris. We'll dress the lampposts in satin curtains, paint our own names on the street signs. We'll tattoo our faces to celebrate that there are no more borders to cross. Police stations will be evicted wherever they appear. Officers will walk the streets in fear of being picked up and taken to squats. We'll have hospitals without sick people, whereas today we have sick people without hospitals. A decade to track down technicians to disable warheads and deactivate nuclear power plants. A generation to replace grocery stores with gardens and cough syrup
with licorice root. A century for dairy cows and toy poodles to grow feral. 500 years to melt down cannons into wine goblets, water pipes, and sleigh bells. A millennium for dandelions growing out of the sidewalk to become redwoods. Or else, none of this will happen, but we will have the adventure of our lives if we meet again trying to make it happen, and we will build another sandcastle in the sky.
Thank you. Well, guess we'll keep moving along. How many more do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Only 3 more readers. 3 more performers. We had Harry read already, and so did Sylvia. And Travis couldn't come, so we have next. Let's bring him up. Mike Millett. He was here a minute ago with Bibiana. And let's see who he brings up with him. Mike M. Millett. Okay.
I will know where I'm going now.
Up here, please.
Don't take your clothes off.
I won't take.
No,
Please don't take your clothes off.
I'm over 50. Oh man. Oh jeez. This is tough, man. This is tough. It's tough being with the lights and all that shit. But anyway, I'm going to say a few words. You just might envision the contents and consider this reconstructive surgery. Aesthetic surgery. Painless, perhaps, but not without some wild, difficult adventuring. Dear listeners, participants, feel an overwhelming influence to find and open a window. I know they're here, but don't feel it necessary to know exactly what is out there and what it means. Judges of normality are present everywhere. But let's see here. Okay. Shreds of unsettling moments, glitches rampant. And I'm just going to sort of randomly pop into these sort of non-haiku-ish kind of things here. Let's see. Okay. Time over, chewing, snapping, fire. Run, burn, run, it screams. Oh, no, the health is dripping into the ground. The bodies, brave or blind. That was number 7. Here, grow, yes, no, dichotomy, lobotomy, relearn to crawl. Silence can be good, it lives in the salad. With protein worms, one hole, then another, chewing, grasp, shit, gasp, glowing, light bursts. The hills, creatures, there, something, there, here, something is growing. I don't get it. See the flesh marks spreading across the skin. Something eating there in the fast lane tissue. Stop pouring concrete on the fires, gulping in the next of kin. Be aware all that can be seen. This. On your mark. Next, mark, next. Swimming in layered water, fluttering with graveyard and mask. Speed up time and twist it. Heart and blood, heat and flow for the needs of the people. Built in to wood, glass, steel, subtext, towering, taming, bling, greed by spreading growth as toast, direct deposit to keep breathing, and that we must. They say, With all the things breathing and needing the same, is no hurt and reacts to this rape explosively. Synthetic graveyards follow the stream, dying land, floating ways, banks on ethereal, strange separations, new languages to what will be, must be. Read as clothing optional, open to dust. The ghosts off camera tell the truth. Number 82. The crackling fires somehow to sleep while breathing continues around us. Inside the mass, we live as arrangers on the mount of understanding. This strange nature.
Yeah, come on back. Take your clothes off. All right. Scooter, you're next. Neil Scooter Taylor, La Dada. Do we need to start this now? Okay. Can we, Eric? Can we turn that the last thing on here? Do you need the podium? Okay. Let's move the podium so we can see the screen better. And come take it stage away from me. Neil Scooter Taylor. And with Linda and Doug.
Well, I've lost a lot of dear friends, a half a dozen of them in the last 8 months. So I did a visual piece for the MAINTENANT, and I did a tribute to, I worked with Linda, who's an amazing person. And I want us all to take a deep breath. See if we can fill it into the back of our lungs back here. And I just, all I wanted to do is say how much I love Doug and Linda and some other friends that I've lost in the last 8 months. And it's strange as you start to get towards the age of where transition happens. So that's all.
All right, Scooter, thank you. Maybe we should just, is it okay if we leave that up for you, Daniel? Yeah. Yarian? Okay, let's bring him up. You need the podium though, huh? Sure. Okay. We're going to leave up Linda and Doug, and we're going to bring up Daniel Yarian, please. Beatnik Ghost. Thank you.
You guys hear me all right?
What?
So this one's for an essay. I'm gonna read this one. Thanks, Peter, Kat, for putting this thing on and for creating such a beautiful book. And also for including my friend Jerry Kamstra, his artwork in here, right across from my work. Take a trip to the utopian star. Post-apocalyptic orchard. If you can be uprooted, so can we, non-producers, on the slave wheel of closers and wage war soldiers, luggage-legged lovelies, losing last laugh to the blizzard of greedy gnomes. Figments of our fictions, so real they must be conspiracies. Running away recklessly with our tear ducts of happiness, leaving us too dry to cry visibly, infinite pavement, and we can't find parking. Except, resist and then you will find it. Wave the white flag, pray that Switzerland will take you in its wings, or go jump its barbed wire fences as McQueen once did. Prepare to be ensnared in the perpetual quagmire of fallen heroes, as fate has shown us. Utopian star, region of religious anarchy, the twinkle of madness, the eruption diffused. Traces of hierarchy gone, no more ticks, the bomb disarmed, far reaches of galaxy, devoid human corruption, upon a planet of peace, no fly zone for flags, no claims, all for all, none for one, fear-free, where the fight walk ends, space flowers bloom, hearts grow wild in fresh, new habitat, bully-proof, land of loving.
Yeah. Rub your hair in. Cat, come on up here.
I will.
Can you keep? You can keep the camera running. It still works. Yeah. I mean, I've been stuck up here the whole show without you. It's like this is our 30th anniversary celebration, and we haven't been together.
Wait,
thank you.
Go on this
I'm on this side always. Thank you, everybody, all the performers. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Even thank you, motherfuckers who left early. Okay? Thank you. Thank all of you.
Yay! What a show! You know,
so much fun.
Mona Jean, Allison Davis, Rich Ferguson,
and Hippie Ken. Don't leave out.
Yeah, right. Christian Georgescu.
Christian, what a show!
S.A. Griffin, Mark Hofer,
Bibiana 0010,
Bronwyn, Richard Modiano, Mike M. Millette, Harry Northup, Travis Richardson
didn't make it.
But
Neil Scooter Taylor,
and Sylvia Wagensberg,
and Elliot, and Daniel Yarian, who we didn't leave out this year.
And Miriam
We're so happy. Miriam Ahmed. She came up from San Diego along with Mark Hofer.
Marie Hofer.
And this is our book, Men on 17. Next year, we don't have our theme yet, but it will be coming soon, and we'll have time to cogitate. And submission period will be between January 1st and April 1st. So.
It makes a wonderful gift, too.
Yeah, if there are any left, get them.
Yeah.
I hope.
Okay. All right. Thank you.